I just love doing the live streams, and I've decided to go live this morning because I was just having a chat with a girlfriend, and she reminded me about the flutes. Why don't I get back to playing the flutes? Because of after having the wrist injury, the broken wrist, she mentioned that have you played them? I haven't heard you play them since. So I decided, well, actually, maybe I better. So that's what I did. I went and played it for her, and I thought, well, actually, that's something I can share whilst I'm live here, and I am messing around with the buttons as I'm going because I just noticed with the my right hand there. See, this is where you got to do the backwards and stuff like that. And I'm pointing the wrong way, so it's got to be that way. You're doing things in the opposite direction to what you usually do. So I'm actually more after the self-care this morning in doing the floats. So that is the self-care, and I'm going to, I am going to do that. So what I've got here, as I go over to the other screen, is I've got my Native American style flutes there. I've got several, but these are the ones that are my favourites, and I really love these. They're just so beautiful in the sounds. This one, most especially, it's one that I got from America, from the US. I sent away for it many years ago, and it's actually one by Tucson, I think, is the name on it, in an F sharp. Oh, I've got to go this way to read it for myself. So whoever LC is would be the creator of the flute. And I've got to go the right way. Which way am I doing this? Everything's backward when you're looking at it on the screen. So it's LCF sharp Tucson, and it was in '08. I presume that is 2008 that one's been created. And then there's this one that I've got that is two feather flutes, and that's in a G sharp. So it's just a slightly different key. And this one's actually made by Willie Kingy, a friend of mine. And it's what's called a found branch flute, but it is still after the Native American style in the original way of doing the structure, the construction of it. The flutes. I think that one was done in 1105. From what I can see with the wood burning on that, I think it's 11/2005, like November 2005. It's a beautiful flute. The story behind this one is I've definitely been interested in sound instruments and sound therapy and that type of thing for so many years. And I decided that what I'd do is, I've got my Twitch stream elements just popped up. That's a bit weird that it's taken so long. Obviously, there's a few things that are happening slower than usual these days. So with this, the whole flute, it's hard to show the whole thing because the camera's not, I can't put the stand up that high. So it's about, that on the arm. It's about my arm's length in the actual length of this flute. And it's done in the pentatonic style, so that's just the 5 holes, where you can see that this one's got the 6 holes. I still play it as a 5. And I love using it just as that meditative style of music. I'm not a professional in how I play these or anything. I just play it as to what I'm used to playing. So I'm just going to go back to that screen, see if that works. I don't know whether you really want to be looking at me as I'm playing. So what I'm going to do is just switch the camera around to what's outside. Yes, it's my car, but have a look at the view rather than me all the time. um, I'm watching the birds as I'm sitting here playing that, and they're just so cheery. And I'm feeling that I haven't got the sound set up right here. I'd love to learn that so that it actually brings it really into its proper space, because it sounds absolutely beautiful when it is that live feel here, but I just don't know what it sounds like as you are listening to it, or even as it's on the replay. So it is just a lovely, lovely space to be in when playing a live instrument. So I'm going to get the next one, like I'll use this other one because I like the sound of that better. I might even just open the window a little bit because I like to hear the birds more clearly. Whether I do or not, I don't know. But the the camera's pointing out there sort of somewhere into my garden that you should be able to see just those live, just to see the wind in the trees, and whether you can see the birds, I don't know. I have no idea how to zoom in a camera, a webcam. Don't know. So anyway, let's go back to this. And it is a lovely sunny day. And this is the flute that I'm going to be, oh, hang on, this is the flute that I'm going to be showing you. I'll be playing this one. See, this one. I'll put it there. It's got a bit better sound. If you just hang on, I'm going to open that a little bit. No, and then of course I've unseated myself. I've done all the wrong things for what live streaming's supposed to be, isn't it? And I didn't even actually shut that door properly. So let's see what this sounds like, because I don't really know what it sounds like. Oh, got the first one to comment. Hi, how are you? I appreciate you being here and actually putting a comment in. I've got no idea which page you're on because I've got it sorting to running into multicasting. I mean, into 6 pages. So it's my profile or my page, both the Ros Bounty ones. Okay, so I'd say you're on the page. Tyler. Look, not having much luck with the tech. Look, it all depends because honestly, it is to do with having the right setup. I've got a simple basic setup for basic live streaming because I love to share the card readings and doing what I do. I have fun. It's not for a professional approach. It's not for, all glitzy and glamorous and all that sort of stuff because it's just not me. So, oh, thank you. You love watching my lives. Thank you. And did I put that on screen? I didn't. I have now. So it takes a little bit to actually get used to the different platforms that I use because mostly I'm using B.live. I do use Ecamm as a live camera, as a virtual camera coming into the HAPS even, which is why it probably does. Oh, and you are on my profile. Great. So at least I know that. Oh, well, that's showing up your name, so that's something. Even though what you're getting there is a bit blurry, it's still something. You don't really want to have a full screen me while I'm playing a flute. So anyway, even if you just want to close your eyes and listen to the sounds. I haven't got a professional microphone or any mixers or anything at all set up. It's just straight basic. This is me in front of an iMac with 2 webcams. It is a, whatever it is, producer microphone, but it's not, that's not a professional one. Hey, Jonathan, how are you? Great to see you here. I presume are you on my profile or my page? They're both Ros Bounty, so, I don't really care how people get to watch. Just enjoy other people's broadcasts, anybody's broadcast. We get attracted to what we are needing at the time. So, and part of that is just exploring, and you'll flip off if you don't like it or you'll stay to listen if you do. So I do strongly believe that we are guided where we need to be. I've got an annoying door that I'm just going to have to shut. Hang on a sec. Because I opened the window, the wind through there is making the door that was just not quite closed. Yeah, anyway. Hola. I don't know what that means, but it looks like hello and salutations or something similar. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. I don't speak Spanish. I presume that is Spanish. So thank you. It is something about Spanish. So thank you for being here, though. I suppose that is. I'll have to look up the translation later. Thank you. Meditation, yes. I'm pretty sure that means meditation, doesn't it? I love the meditative state that is induced by the Native American flutes. I especially love it with the medicine drum because I do a medicine drum as well, and I forgot to switch myself around to that instead of talking to a garden. Jonathan, you really are a treat, aren't you, darling? Because you've got the Hobbit theme song. Look, I'm not technically a musician. Like it is music, it's musicianship in some ways, but I can read music. I don't do requests because what I play, especially with the flutes and the drumming and that, it really is more a sound therapy. It's sound that I'm feeling, that I'm creating, that I'm making up as I go. It's with these two flutes, it's just playing what comes from the heart. And mine has become so, because I haven't played it for so long, especially with the broken wrist and everything. And well, over the years, I've had so many interruptions since I first bought these, which were in whatever year it was. It's really reverted back to being like from new. So I'm going to switch that around so that we can do it this way. You can still see that beautiful scene in the background. And I'll poke down to what the flutes are. So that's what I was playing, was these two. Okay. And what we do with that, how I teach it, is pretty much just to play from the heart. And it's not any theme. It's the theme from the heart. It really is a heart song. So let me have a look, see. Now, Tyler, you've put this one here. Sounds beautiful and so calming. Look, that really, it is. The flutes are a really calming tone to them. And even though a flute's a flute, but every flute is different because it's different timbers. You see this one that came from America, it's finished nice and shiny with, actually I will switch that around because I'll just show you that difference. Because it's, oh, hang on, wrong way. I did that wrong. Wrong buttons. I'll get it one day. So that with this one, you can see that it's nice and shiny and it's really smooth and well finished. That beautiful turquoise and the bird on the top finished off beautifully. So it's finished with a varnish, nice and smooth, beautiful, and it's beautiful timbers. It is a lovely tone to that because of the timber. So it's going to sound a lot different from this one. That's an Australian, I suppose it's a eucalyptus of some sort, found branch. So, it's been bound in the older way of constructing a Native American style of flute. It's using old techniques, the leathers that are used to hold it together. Because what happens is this is actually split down the middle and then it's re-glued back together after carving out the appropriate channels from this branch. So you can see it there and leaving a bit of a raw edge. So that sound is going to be quite a lot different, of course, to what is this flute. So, and that's just part of the techie stuff. So there you go. So Jonathan, you are saying that the Hobbit theme song, that it sounds like that the Mess song now. I can't remember what the Mess song was. I know that I've watched The Hobbit several times. I just don't remember from one experience to another exactly what went through that experience. So I don't actually remember what it sounded like, and I haven't watched it often enough to know that. Let me have a look, see now. What are you saying there? Okay, let me have a look. So just so you know, you can only see the top right stuff if you're in full screen. It's covered by the live and the viewers in the small screen. Okay, as in, I went and hit presenting that on the screen. I wasn't actually meaning to because it's a long comment. The comments on the stress, so top right stuff up there. Yeah, I've got you. Right. So where those comments are coming in, so if what I do is bring that down, you can actually see that part of what I'm doing. But then if I switch that around to there and put it the other way, does that still show? Oh, it does show the bulk of what I've got there. That extra that's over here, the bag and the books, that is my Curiosity, the tea leaf card reading bag and sheet. So I've got it all set up here so that I can just sort of flip around a fair bit. And I am getting used to how the technology is working, but I like pressing new buttons when I see them and stuff like that too. So that's a bit, yeah, you said the top left there. I'll put that up. Thanks, Tyler. Yes, it does. So, you've got the link there now. I know that links don't work as a direct thing in the HAPS show, and you guys are on Facebook only. So what you need to do probably is to connect into the HAPS. I'll just go and I'll find my link. It's there. You won't be able to let me see, where does that show up? Does that actually show up in the screen above? I'll just put that here because I think what that does, you can at least copy paste it that way. So it's, now I can't remember what it is, HAPS. It should come up there, shouldn't it? HAPS TV, and it's invite, and then the @Ros boundary for you to actually join in under my HAPS live, my HAPS. Oh, it's not affiliate, it's just joining in under it. And then we each get some coin. We do get some rewards for doing it that way. Oh, and it's bloody done it private. Stupid thing. I want it to be, I unlocked it. Silly thing. I'm going to have to do it differently. Again, cancel. Let me do it differently. I'll go and delete it. I do talk out loud purely because it's one of those things that over time I've realised as I'm doing things, it's better to actually explain a little of what I'm doing as I'm doing it. And now there's a comment I'm deleting. It's taking a bit of time to actually put that through. So I'm hoping it doesn't halt what I'm doing in the background. So that's there. Undo that. Yep. So clickable link in the video description. That's if you're in HAPS itself, I think. I'm not sure how it does it on the comments. That's what I've put in the comments. Probably only shows to you if you're in the HAPS website, like where I'm doing this, to actually be in the HAPS app. Oh, so it is there for you. Oh, wow. Thanks for putting that there. Okay. So it does go, it goes into see, I'm still learning more of HAPS each time I'm using it. I didn't know that those links actually go into my Facebook page. Does it go on the YouTube? Because where I'm sending these to, it's actually my Twitter, my Facebook page, my Facebook profile, my YouTube account, Periscope. Apparently it still is sending to there. I presume that's Twitter. I don't know. And the Twitch account. So that's the 6 that I'm actually doing the destination to. So Oh, it's good to know though that it's actually in, yeah, in the actual chat stream, because I didn't know that. And there we go. Yay. And that's Jonathan's in HAPS now. So even his, what I can do with his now is to invite him up and he can join in. And I'm not sure if he's able to. And I wasn't going to be very long. I was just going to play a little bit of the video of the flutes just to have a bit of practice with the fingers, whether I could or not. And it's one of those things that it actually is. I've had more comments about, gee, you should play it more often, and I just don't get around to doing it. So, for those of you in the Facebook, thank you for that, Tyler. I'm going to put that on the screen. So, it's in the video description. It says subscribe for more. Then the clickable link. So, that's as it comes up as the post description itself, not in the chats that I'm sharing from HAPS here, from the sound of that. Okay. Well, that's fair enough. So, okay, thank you. Jonathan, I did send you that invite, not really expecting that you'd be able to pop in or anything. It was just since you were here, I thought, oh, that might be a good time to have a guest on. Yeah, I haven't done that very much at all, having a guest on yet. I've just been doing the readings, the card readings and stuff like that most of the time. Okay. So I might just play a little bit more of my flute. Yep. Oh no, here we go. We have got Jonathan here, so that's great. Now, if I put Jonathan there, do you want the video on or you want it off? Hang on, I've got to do it differently. I'm not sure how this. As you can tell, it's not been very often that I've done the live stream with a guest. So,
am I on?
You are on.
Right.
You're actually with me together. We're both side by side in the stream. So, how are you going?
Quite good. Quite good. I'm enjoying the other cool app, Clubhouse.
Yeah, I missed that last night. I totally forgot about it. And I've turned off my Clubhouse notifications because I was getting too many. And I haven't sussed out how to do the individual ones yet. I know it's there.
Evie and I are doing the show tonight, so you didn't miss anything if you want to hop on.
What's today?
Sunday, all day.
Oh, it's Sunday, 10 o'clock, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I haven't missed it.
No.
Good.
No.
I feel more relieved about that. I haven't missed it.
It's just going to be a bit of fun. So the more Adelaide people that can hop on, the more we can. It'll make it Adelaide focus, because there's another group called Two Headed Tasmanians, and they're doing really good. They're really good.
I saw that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think for me, I haven't quite got my head around Clubhouse, as in, I'm pretty sure I'm fine with the gist of how to use it, what to do, and stuff like that. I think for me, it's more that I am more the visual person. I like doing the video stuff. The just being listening to, I get distracted too easily and go off doing something else, and it's not. And it's my thing, as in, I don't put my full attention to something when it's audio only. I really like the video because that really gives me connection to stay focused on what's being said as well. Do you find that, or you're more audio?
Well, I've just been enjoying listening to others' opinions, sharing different opinions, and then just seeing how that lands with people from interstate and the rest of the world.
Yeah.
Because, like being in Adelaide, it's quite insular, and,
Can be.
if you have a different sort of opinion with something that's either trendy or the way that the masses are really thinking, and you oppose it, then often that people will exclude you. But I'm finding the opposite with Clubhouse. So I'll share an opinion which is largely perceived as wrong, and then there's like, oh yeah, we don't necessarily agree with you, but we'll listen, and we'll let you talk. So it's quite good.
Yeah, yeah, it is an interesting platform. As you say, there's certainly a large variety of opinions and expressions of them.
Mm,
Uh, I don't think yet that I've gone across a broad enough realm of that
mm,
variety yet. So, I suppose because I like my own hermit life and sitting
mm,
in front of a screen like I do here, it can be, like you said, very insular.
mm,
It does, the fact that we've got this technology, it really does open up and broaden what we see. And that's why I really like the hats, because there's quite a few that take you on beautiful walks. It's just
mm,
seeing the different scenery, and even just the different feel in the voices that you're hearing, as far as how they are describing what they're moving you through. And I just love that, because it really is that visual to audio.
mm,
So, yeah, it's just my
yeah,
preference. But I'm
yeah, yeah.
looking forward to doing a little more on the hats. Oh, that big clock's 11:11, but it's out of time. It's the wrong time. It's way past. Sorry. I still see the numbers. Perfect timing. Yeah.
Yeah, oh, I get that. It's a really cool medium on this,
Mm.
because you're connecting with your audience, and you're able to walk them through what you do.
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah.
beautiful. Mm,
It is. It's a good stuff.
yeah.
Yeah, so, well, great to have you popping in. I'm going to just play
Thanks,
one
Andy.
more bit and then head off myself, because I've got a
All right.
lunch to go to and organise for. So,
Okay. All
mm,
right. Well, we'll see you tomorrow night.
yes.
Okay.
Well, I'm hoping so. It
Yeah.
depends. It really does depend on the back. Uh,
Mm,
and at the moment, I've got an appointment with a physio on Tuesday, so I'm hoping to nurture until tomorrow night. But
okay.
otherwise, I'll hear you tonight.
Okay. Thanks. Have fun. I enjoyed the
You too.
song. See ya.
Thank you.
Bye.
See you, Jono.
Bye.
Bye, Jonathan.
Bye.
And that is, hey, yay, good. So that's how easy it is to actually have someone pop in as a guest, but you do need to actually be in the hats to do that. And now I'm trying to find out now. It says dropped, but I need to go, oh no, the invite can stay there until such time as, oh yeah. I'm learning new things. I'm going to switch around again just to finish off to um, play the flute again. Out to my garden, you can look at that. Hopefully, it's nice enough. And I'm just going to play this one. Oh, that's nicer to this one. Oh, this one. I can't find where it is in the which camera, but there it is. And that actually shows me up bigger against that car. I'll put that near the little crystal ball there. That looks nicer, doesn't it? And there's a dog going past. That's why my dog's barking. So thank you for being here and watching. And I'm just going to play out a little bit more, and have a lovely Sunday. Yeah, dog's walking past. Thank you for being here and joining in with me. Till next time. I've got 33:33 on the clock for how long I've been on.